Gene Lee's taught me things when I was young, in need of knowing. There's a question you get to ask only once if you're an artist, he said. Will anyone be interested in my work? Yet the questions never left me, he confessed, dogged by doubt. Was it worth it to go on? That's why he needed me. If there's one person who's tilted my decision to continue the jazz letter he wrote, it's Lynn. Told me to write about why he should published it in his magazine. Read by all the critics, big-time musicians, doctors, lawyers, power beyond my reach. Gene brought me to them. Most famous man to take an interest in, I was dazzled by his resume. Lyric writer, editor of Downbeat, historian, novelist, biographer, critic, friend of Dizzy, Bill Evans, Oscar Peterson, new art, classical music, a singer even. Gene was big. You're my hero, I said, and he called me his friend. So I wrote a couple stories about him, and over the years he sent me pages of advice, teaching me to write, how to resist, inviting me into the great underground culture with all his friends. For Christ's sakes, don't get discouraged, he said. We've got to take back control of our lives from them. There ain't no market, Lynn. Don't spin your wheels looking for it. Yet he always urged, go ahead, take what you've got, make it the best you can, and don't get discouraged. As much to himself, sending pages of advice, all typewritten, then the words just seemed to pour out of him. Till they stopped, and I never heard from him again. Invited in, I didn't realize it was to listen, not advance positions, disagreeing with a man for whom every argument was a moral question. The marvelous bond I called my story about our generations, me and Gene, mentor, student, doomed to be broken. Told myself I didn't care past the peak of admiration, not looking back. Cocktail Sinatra, for him, me the junkie Chet. Or I was too busy, he old-fashioned, kill the father, whatever. Made my own way best I could while Gene mentored others generously. I know I should have been the young man who stood by, championed him. Burned my chances, yes, but never left a mentor with empty hands. And now, rhythms of his sentences ring in mine, the authority he spoke with, I've adopted for myself. We all use each other, Lynn, he said. The question to ask, is it a fair exchange? And the answer I'd give today, more than fair, Gene, more than fair.